The Rancor's Brothel presents The Curse of Strahd.
You know, it'll be just at some point if you're playing two characters.
No, he's an NPC now, or she is.
Lucas, you, that might be a bold assumption. Lucas, you, but not a bad one.
Not a bad idea.
Lucas, you, You find a back alley, like, you know the lay of the land, and you're definitely getting a wide berth, but you do happen to, you find a place where you can find an alley, and you see someone who is clearly dealing in things behind closed doors and hidden.
Hey, you want to buy a watch? Yeah.
Not quite, but yes.
We're going to flash here. I got the Rolex.
So
you can do that visual joke because you're wearing a hoodie, quote, in...
Oh, I'm sorry.
July.
Isn't a light jacket with a hood on it called a hoodie?
When it's double-breasted, I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
It's what it said on the website. Double-breasted hoodie.
.com?
I don't know. That came from Japan, so... I got literally it came from...
You're so f***ing emo sometimes. It's cute.
How would you like...
buying things from Japan emo?
I don't know. Like, you were shopping online, first of all. Like, it's a little millennial kid. Like, oh, look, a double-breasted hoodie. How novel. Click. Oh, it comes from Japan. Exotic. Click.
Actually, I was more worried about the shipping costs than
Damn, you can't get double-breasted hoodies in the States.
You can't.
Shipping. See, that's an emo.
Wow. I must say, you all are in rare form this evening. I love it. So yes, Lucas, you see someone clearly doing some sort of back alley dealing. How would you like to approach?
I approach him and say something in Thieves' Cant, see if he responds.
So Thieves' Cant is...
It's a language of the thieves.
Like pig Latin.
Yeah.
You just
It's a language and...
Instead of A, it's emo, I think.
and
I'm
signs throughout a city that will guide you to what you're looking for.
Gotcha. So it's less a language and more of a...
Code. More of a guideline.
I wouldn't even say a code. You see the places, you see the advantageous places where you could set up and not be observed by, police or whatever. So you've come across an individual who has his back to you at this point, who's clearly making a deal. So you can see him. You have to approach him in some way, though.
Man, you want these cheeseburgers? I just got these special cupcakes.
So he's dealing with someone else?
Yeah, at the moment.
They'll make you happy.
I don't know. Like, I'd say something that is sort of like a code phrase. I don't know what it would be.
Yeah, it's a
But not knowing what it would be, you accidentally just asked to see his junk.
Immerse me, Lucas. What are you doing?
It is a mix of a language and secret signs. So,
do you say something in Thieves' Cant?
While doing the Karate Kid crane pose? You're like, give baseball signs. I'm looking for a man with a rabbit. The fucking rabbit part threw me. That's great. And there's another guy opposing symbols. They're arguing. It's like, I think of their own. Like, no one can get it right.
So you say something to him in Thieves' Cant.
Yeah.
They both kind of look up startled and... Okay, turns around. So, what the hell did you say to me?
Yeah. Nothing.
Those are lovely shoes. Oh, what a lovely
Love the shoes.
You get the sense that the language part is a problem.
The language part.
Yes. Give me some sort of intelligence-based roll. Give me an insight or a knowledge or something.
different dialect.
I can't read my insight. 19.
So, you read the signs right. You know this is a fence. You found everything sort of the same, but what do I say here?
The syntax is different.
More than the syntax is different. He didn't recognize it'd be like, almost like a generational thing. Like,
They did the codes and you didn't get the
Oh,
names.
okay.
so like if I went to Troy and went, dude, you know, Troy would probably respond with, sweet. You know what I mean? Like, that you just did a call and response, and he looked at you, he's got no response. And you realize that there's something, you found exactly who you need to find. He's not getting your thieves' can't lingo. But he is definitely the type of person you need to be talking to.
Okay.
So you came up and gave him the code word, and he was like, what the hell are you saying? You need something, man? What are you? Some kind of what? I mean, what's going on, man? He starts getting a little twitchy.
Are you town guard? If I ask you, you have to tell me.
Just need to make a deal.
All right, nice and easy.
Bring him out the hall.
Hold on. Let's walk down a little bit farther.
I show him my hands front and back to make sure that he knows I'm not trying to harm him. It's a peaceful thing.
He puts his hands out
Thieves.
thinking you want to play
That
slaps.
thieves do.
No, and that's what I'm saying. He sees what you do. He's like, okay, and he sort of looks at you, and he nods and looks to his right.
I just shrug and walk away. 'Cause he seems like he doesn't want to do a deal.
He's like, wait.
He seems like I'm getting the idea that they're going to jump me, so I'm walking away.
It's like, what? Do you want a deal or not? What? Screw it. Whatever.
Yeah, I'll just walk away.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
I don't really have anywhere I need to go, so if you want to go to the church,
You guys want to go with?
tag along. Sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
I let him know that I was going to. I let Lestat know that I was going to.
I knew where you were headed. I'll just head to an actual jeweler at this point.
With the exception of the Book of Spells and maybe the ring, like I don't really have a thing to. I got my axe.
I mean, I don't.
That's all I need.
While we're walking, I ask you about the Vishtari. I ask you more questions about the Vishtari, just so we know, just so you know. And you're telling me the story, I'd imagine.
Oh yeah, sure. By the way, what's the thing that you found
What do you mean?
in the Vishtani camp? And you gave to me.
I gave that to you. It was a pendant that had like a sun.
Yeah.
We thought it was a Lothlander symbol of some kind.
Yeah. After sleeping with it, after
The hope was that we would find a priest that would know what it is.
14 times.
Are you thinking? Do you check your?
Yeah.
It's in your pocket.
uh-huh.
Ooh, did you leave it in your pocket, or was it in your pack?
I don't remember.
No, I put it on
He did put it on.
It's definitely in your pocket.
like in the dream.
Ding.
Okay.
Are you inspecting it
Yes.
in the middle of town?
No. Okay.
You just kind of went like this, and then you keep
Where'd I
walking.
put my keys?
Yeah. Okay. We'll go on to the church.
You are a cleric, though. You would know what attunement feels like. You do not feel attuned to this item.
Okay.
You guys continue on to St. Andrews.
Yeah.
St. Andrews is, in fact, almost completely on the west side of town. So you're actually heading towards the west gate, which Matt would know is called something. Oh, it's called the Sunset Gate.
Oh, yes. Morning gate, sunset gate. You kind of they like the sun here.
And the northern gate... The northern gate is known as the Zorovich Gate, or the Gate to the Lake.
Okay.
There's a lake gate, too.
So you guys walk... I mean, you walked about a half mile across town to get to the Blue Water Inn. You walk about another half mile to get clear across. So like I said, it's about a mile across. This slouching, centuries-old stone church has a bulging steeple in the back and walls lined with cracked stained glass windows depicting pious saints. I lied, Matt. Sorry. A fence wrought with iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church. A thin mist creeps among the graves. For some reason, I thought it said it didn't have it. It didn't have a graveyard.
I don't know why a church in this creepy-ass world wouldn't have a graveyard in it, but...
Because it's depicted right in the middle of town. I just haven't read that description in a while. So
you want to knock on the door, or what's going on here?
Surely church offers sanctuary. You can just go in.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to try and go in.
The doors are wide open.
Okay.
There was no try then, I guess.
You see a young boy. Again, the church is old and not well kept. You can definitely see cracks in the walls and stuff. It poorly patched. Best they can. The windows have cracked from age as well. You can see a young boy sort of scrubbing the floors as you come in. He seems to be rubbing dirt on top of dirt though, so it's not exactly cleaning it. He's not exactly being the most attentive. Yes. How can I help you, gentlemen? Welcome. May the morning Lord shine his grace upon you. And he sort of nods his head.
And with you, child.
He sort of smiles at the big, sort of scary-looking man. Not the biggest scary-looking man, but the big, scary-looking man with tusks.
It's a good thing the devil didn't walk in there with you.
I'm not scary looking. I'm just big
It's just tall.
and a little gray.
Well, I mean, Lucas, do normal people look scary to you?
does
Yeah.
See?
Pretty scary. All these people running around without horns.
does this look like
No, I meant
similar
real life.
stuff to the last church I saw?
Yeah, I mean, you'd say it's very, very similar.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, there are a couple of offices, a dozen pews or so, simple altar, stained glass windows.
Okay. Does the boy react at all to the holy symbol on the shield?
Yeah, I mean, I assume your shield is on your back. Are you carrying it?
Well, I'm assuming I would. I don't know.
Oh, I figured it would be strapped to your back unless you were in combat.
Oh, okay.
Like a turtle.
Sure.
It doesn't matter. I mean,
Then no, he wouldn't.
what,
It's blanket. He always keeps it close.
it's like, I'm Yeska. What can I do? Are you here to see the father? Service isn't until this evening.
Nobody sees the father. Nobody not know how. Shut up, Matthew.
Please. Snap.
They just come out.
That's what she said. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't want to know what she keeps in there.
For now, the church is. You're more than welcome to come and light a candle in prayer to the Morning Lord and Saint Andral. May his blessings be upon us. If there's anything that you need, please let me know.
What can you tell me about Saint Andral? It's
Uh,
not a name I recognize.
It would not be, probably.
But it seems every church in this place worships the same particular god.
Well, Saint Andrew was a mighty warrior for the Morning Lord. Saint Andrew was the Saint Andrew fought the darkness and the evil power of Mother Night. Saint Andrew, I don't know if he was from Vallaki, I don't remember, but he protects us. He's like. So if the father were the Morning Lord, then I would be Saint Andrew. Does that make sense?
No. What can you tell me about the mother?
We don't talk about Mother Night very much. We just.
Then how do you learn?
That's a good question, mister. You're interrogating a 10-year-old boy. Gonna make
Yes,
it hard
I
on
am.
You. There are ways to interrogate a 10-year-old boy and make it work, but he only knows what he knows.
Maybe the father of this church has more information.
I need some sort of knowledge-y roll from the two of you.
19.
Unnatural 20. I think. No, 19.
You guys would obviously both remember that the Morning Lord was worshipped at the other church.
Yes.
And for some reason I thought, do we not talk about Mother Night at all?
No.
It's not a. Oh, okay.
Except on the card. Find the mother, the one who gave birth to evil.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's like you've got the Morning Lord, and the Morning Lord brings us the day, and Mother Night, she rules the night.
My question was to speak to, I don't know, whoever runs this place. Is that overlooked?
No, not overlooked.
There are certain questions you could ask a child that you might get that asking an adult you wouldn't. So I was making sure you had a chance to talk to the child.
Fair
if you
enough.
wanted. Father Lucian, could answer your question better, probably. He's really smart. The kid just
I
sort of
can tell
nods.
by talking to you that you are too. That's why I'm asking.
Nice. You want to roll something for that to get a little bit of extra something? That's not a super roll. It's not a bad roll.
12.
He beams a little bit.
Yeah.
At which point you see an older gentleman, gray-haired, slightly balding, step around the corner. He's like, "Yeska, you did not tell me we had guests." He's like, "Go on, boy, off to your chores." And he sort of waves. He's like, "Bye." Gentlemen, welcome to St. Andrew's. And may the Morning Lord preserve you, as the daylight preserves us. What can I do for you, my flock?
Well,
I wanted to make some sort of joke. Whoa. Let's not make assumptions here. Not part of your cult. But no, that's not really doing that.
The sun shines upon us just as the Morning Lord shines upon all, regardless of faith or religion.
I just kind of narrow my eyes. Like,
What was the
confused.
question you asked? I'm sorry. I was zoned out.
He's just asking what he can do for you since you're
I'm
standing in his
looking
church.
back and forth between the priest and the Goliath.
He doesn't seem intimidated at all.
No, I'm not trying. I'm just like, I don't understand your words.
No worries, child.
The Goliaths are secular.
You may... As again, my name is Father Lucian. If there's anything I can do for you...
Brother, we are new to this place. Actually, more than just this city. The whole... I don't even know what it is. This isn't our world. Something's changed, and we don't know what.
I'm sorry for that. I don't know necessarily that I have the answers that you seek, but it is true that the valley does hold secrets. It is a place upon which a great stranglehold has been held for quite some time. And if you have indeed wandered in here unintentionally, my deepest apologies.
I don't know that it was completely unintentional, at least not on someone else's part.
Oh.
It seems as if we were guided against our will.
Well,
Not me. I found the place on my own.
I was actually searching you out.
Passing through. Sorry.
I
The
must...
character died, so I'm here.
My friends left me behind. Didn't rescue me.
So now I'm going to have to ruin my throat every Friday night playing this character.
Where is your character from? Is he from here, or is he from Farun?
He's not even from Faerun.
No?
No.
Okay.
I figured since this is the weird multi-dimensional thing, that's how I'm tying my world with Kryn in. So he was raised in Palanthus.
Mhm.
He was a street urchin in Palanthus. He's a monk of Magir.
Okay.
I just thought it would be more fun that way.
No, that's actually what I had thought if I was...
Since it's
Gonna
like
have
this
to make a new
weird
character.
Nexus of dimension thing, I thought that'd be kind of more fun.
Yeah.
You said a bunch of Greek to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
It's in the Dragon Knight's world. I'm
Yep.
from the Dragon Knight's world.
Just said that.
That again.
Should you have been drawn here by dark powers, I will pray for you and pray that the Morning Lord will shine brightly upon you in the deepest night. And you see him, he makes some sort of pass and, makes reference to, sort of the sun iconography that's around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, though. While you may seek answers here for escape, I don't think that is within my power to help you.
I'm not necessarily looking for an escape. I'm trying to figure out what my situation is. What
Understandable.
our situation is.
We must destroy Voldemort.
Good thing you got a spellbook.
His diary. Stab it with a snake tooth. Quick.
So yes, my children, what other questions do you have that I can answer?
Okay, at this point, can I, roll an insight on this
For?
guy?
What are you looking for?
Okay, is this guy Father Fort Hill, or is he Jimmy Swaggart and corrupt as hell?
Sure. You can roll an insight.
I have to look up your reference. I didn't understand.
17.
No, he seems legitimate. I mean,
19. Sorry.
he seems legitimately pained at what you have said, at the thought that you are not from here. That bothered him. He does feel your pain, and you honestly believe that he will pray for you.
Okay.
He does not seem like the last father, and he's not appear corrupt at all.
Okay.
You could tell. How would you roll? You said a 19. You do notice a bit of consternation in him, but you feel that it's something that is entirely not related to you guys whatsoever.
Consternation.
Yeah, he can't go poop.
Absolutely. Happens sometimes when you get old.
Yeah.
No, it's just, there is something bothering him, perhaps, but it has nothing to do with you guys at all.
Okay.
So, if you would like to join us, we do have a prayer service with the congregation right before dusk. If you are new to town, Vallaki is safer than other places in the valley, but I still would highly suggest that though you three appear very capable, I would suggest you don't go out at night. It is Mother Night's connection to our world is much stronger now than it was in the past.
Could you explain that to me a little bit?
Well,
the whole concept of Mother Night.
Well, it is the dichotomy. The Morning Lord and Mother Night, they are two sides of the same coin. Normally, they keep each other in balance. St. Andrel, Markovia, some of the others have always, been a strong representation of the Morning Lord. Unfortunately, most recently, it seems that Mother Night holds power over this land. Her servants darken even the brightest of days. And unfortunately, his ever beaming presence is hidden from us, even when the sun is at its zenith. These are dark times. Lucas, are you still looking for a fence? Or are you looking for Julian?
I'll just legitimately walk into a shop.
Oh, that one fell on the floor.
Yep.
Roll another one. You see the person sort of.
I walk in, hang on, hold it.
No, he seems.
I know what I look like. I just need to make a sale. Please don't freak out.
Well, I wake up with my face every day. What can I do for you?
I like you, sir.
So it happens when I roll a 20. He did not freak out.
I got this pendant. I'm just looking to see what I can get out of it.
Okay, let me take a look here.
So this is the pendant that we talked about last session that you said probably appraises around 800.
Let me take a look and see here. What page did I say it was on?
Oh, dude.
219.
I think it was 214.
Yeah, because you got it somewhere else.
Yeah.
He goes, whoo! You better keep a hold of this. This is worth some coin, my friend. This is worth some coin. Sadly, even if I could afford to take it off your hands, not a lot of buyers around here for something this expensive. I mean, you're talking Lady Wachter and Baroness area here. I mean, you're talking what? I mean, I might be able to give you 300 G's for it, but...
Can you tell me anything about it? Origin? Anything?
He sort of looks at it. He's like, it doesn't look like it was made in the valley. Who knows, man. Stuff, especially with the Vistani, could come from anywhere. You could probably sell it to one of them, though, like I said, giving you 300 for it is definitely cheating you. It's kind of the best that I can do, though. Otherwise, you're going to have to find a bit more of a bigger wallet than mine. I mean, I could give you 600 for it, but there's no way I could sell it to anybody for that. So, best I can said is an offer. He's about 300. Nice looking pendant, really well done, inlaid beautifully. But you're gonna
be happy you're at the 600 mark. Persuade or something?
Mm-hmm. Sure. Let's roll persuade. The simple fact is he's gonna have trouble reselling it, which is why he doesn't want to buy it at what it's worth.
Yeah.
But I'll give you persuade.
Nat 20? What? Plus 4.
What did he say? 600. He'll go up to. You roll a nat 20. Yeah, I'll say he'll go ahead and give you he'll give you 550 for it. It's like, man, I think I can resell it worth it at $550. But man, you're breaking the bank. That's as high as I can go, man. Like I said, you want what it's worth, you're gonna have to go to a bigger bank, bigger coffers than mine.
Tell you what, we agree at $550, but before we do, maybe you got something else in your shop that's a little more oomph to it.
What do you want?
I'm hinting at magical items. With a nat 20 persuasion.
Well, the nat 20 was to get your money's worth because you just talked about another 250 G's.
This is just questionnaire.
G's?
250 gold.
Oh. I was like, what, son?
You're new in town. I can tell. I've never seen your face around here before.
No one's ever seen this face.
Booyah. I like that. That's funny.
I know, I already have an inspiration.
So... Might have had something not too long ago. Lots of people have been buying up magic items these days. Sorry, man, if you're looking for anything like that, I ain't got any more. I got some mundane stuff you might want. There's some weapons around. There's a toy maker. You know, you got all kinds of stuff around here, but...
I'll take the 550.
He'll give you 550. But you do notice that he is, like...
Really upset about it?
He's not pleased with it because he's not just emptying the register, he's like going in the back to get more money. Like I said, had that not been a nat 20, you would have never gotten anything close to that. Just because people don't have a lot of money. And you also get the sense that he's not going to buy much more from you. It's sort of like in Skyrim where you sell out all the money in the till.
Just come back later.
Just trying to see if I had anything else I could just give him out of fairness, but... Okay, do I still have these 3 scrolls? Or did I give those to somebody? Because I still
you gave them to me.
All 3 of them? Okay.
So yeah, man, it's going to be a little hard to find, but appreciate the business.
I appreciate it too, and thanks for not freaking out.
Well, you know, my wife tells me I got an ugly face every morning.
Well, at least you're married.
I'm sure there's a hot...
No.
Okay. was like, did you just do that? Sorry.
It's like... He's like, I'm sure there's some sort of hot succubus or something out there. You'll get it, man. Is there anything else you want to do, Lucas?
No, I mean, if he doesn't have any magical items,
No, you get the you get the sense that,
like he's sold out, basically.
sure. Wow.
Should I roll something on that?
No, he doesn't have any to sell. That is the truth.
Right. It doesn't mean he doesn't have any, but I kind of like the guy. I don't think I'm gonna rob him.
That's probably for the best. Back to the church. Would you gentlemen like to say anything to Father Lucian? If you gentlemen would like to stay and pray, you're more than welcome. If you don't mind, I'm going to go about some of my duties. But if there's anything you need, feel free to come and ask for me.
Do we try to get him to try to help us interpret the cards?
We could.
I mean, obviously, we think there's a connection. It seems to be a connection between the Night Mother and this mother in here, so he may be able to help us connect a dot or two.
Yeah, we'll tell him about the Vishtani and Madame Ava. And...
Have you told the monk about this yet?
Yeah, I was asking. I asked them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure that you knew that they had their fortunes read.
While they're talking, by the way, I'm on.
Oh, I don't know that we told him.
I don't know that we told him that, but I guess
we explained the Vishtani and
yeah.
I'm on my way to a weapon shop, so
Okay.
do there.
Look in the book for prices if you're wanting. There's going to be like, unlike Barovia, there's not going to be a huge markup because there is more trade here, but there is going to be, say,
now is that 550
20%
party gold?
You'll know I have it.
Oh, now you decide to be a rogue. Okay.
I'll remember that.
he couldn't do it when he could stab people in the back or steal things, but he's going to do it now when he could be shady.
No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. I got you.
No, what was I going to say?
Honestly, I'd be pissed if you'd share with us. It's part of. I wouldn't. If I was playing a rogue.
I mean,
It's up to you.
60-40.
What was He's like, hey guys, I sold something. Here's your 50 gold. Your cut. We'll assume that 20% markup on prices.
To the kid who doesn't do math.
Yeah, no, that's why I did it on purpose. You got practice somehow.
It's a learning experience, Lucas.
If you can make a good roll, well, first off, you got to make a roll to even deal with the guy. But we'll assume 20% markup on all prices on mundane items, and if you can make a good roll, you can negotiate him at least to base, maybe a little bit lower depending on the roll.
Clearly, I'm going for something that's not mundane.
So you're gonna keep asking around about magical items?
No.
I'm not using the word magic.
Okay.
Saying, where's the knight?
All right. Well, hold on with that thought then. While I can't say that the Morning Lord approves of the Vishtani magic, I must say that they do have some power over this world. So I would just caution you to be careful, my son. Fortune telling is a dangerous, dangerous magic to be involved in. Please read me that passage again, will you? What did the old woman say?
Which one?
You were asking specifically about the mother, right?
Oh, I'll ask him about all 5.
Crap.
The wizard, the diviner, the shepherd, the seer, and the innocent.
Where's my folder?
Oh, here, you can read them.
Yeah, but I gotta remember what the heck it is. I love having this shelf here. As I throw maps everywhere. Okay. So you're asking about the wizard. Tower upon the lake. I mean, there's Lake Zarovich to the north, but I don't know of any towers there. There may be some, but I not that I'm sure of. Although they do say that the mage haunts those woods, but that seems like a particularly dangerous thing to me. Let's see. What's the next one? The diviner.
Yep.
My ears perk up at the word of danger.
A seer of some sort. I'm not sure. That one doesn't mean anything.
I'm pretty
to me.
sure I know who that is.
The mother, she who gave birth to evil. I don't know of any way to answer that. Are you assuming perhaps, my son, that this might relate to Mother Night?
I'm not sure. That's why I wanted a little more explanation of the concept of Mother Night.
The young boy seems scared of the mention of her.
It is perhaps a misnomer. As I said before, there is a dichotomy with the two. Mother Night and the Morning Lord are a necessity. They should both be held in balance, not one stronger than the other.
Right.
Mother Night, while many things in the night are dangerous and deadly, is not inherently evil per se. There are plenty of things at night that are useful and good. Without the night, you would have no time to rest. Just as that without the day, you would have no light with which to see.
Or party.
It is important to have both in balance. Truly, the issue with this land is that they are not in balance at the moment. But there is no Mother Night gave birth to the moon, Mother Night gave birth to, many things, but evil, that's not quite what we teach. There are plenty of things in the night to be afraid of, though, my son.
Would you not say that it seems that most evil things are attracted to the night?
You will find in Barovia that the night holds no restrictions to things like it might once have.
It is a fair statement.
Um,
Mother Night may not have intended to create evil, but evil was created thusly.
You can have your pocket picked under the eyes of the Morning Lord, too, my son.
Oh, I know. You haven't met our demon friend yet.
He sort of stares at you when you say that.
Dumbass.
I
stop in the middle of the street and go, dumbass.
My dumbass sense was tingling.
A dusk elf. There are a few dusk elves still remaining, I believe. There are some right outside town, in fact. Just to the west.
Who asked about Dusk Elves? I wasn't listening.
Dusk elves to the west. You mentioned Vistani to the west, didn't you?
No, the town.
So there was a Vistani camp to the west.
There's a fortified village named Krezek, west end of the valley.
Someone else.
Around an abbey.
Yes, someone else mentioned Vistani to the west.
I mentioned Vistani as well, but I didn't mention them to the west.
Someone did, if I'm not mistaken. It was either the Tavern Wench or the Tavern Keeper.
And she was surprised that we found them on the other side.
Yes.
There you go.
No, it was the clown.
Oh, is it Richter?
Rictavio.
Rictavio?
He's the one who was interested in the Vistani.
Can't save him, Rictavio.
He was. And he reads the fifth one about the sealed his doom, a light snuffed out too soon. I'm sorry, my son. I don't know if any of that was helpful or not.
Okay.
He's got no clue on that one.
Maybe. We'll have to see.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, but a few minutes to pray wouldn't be bad.
Yes.
And I will pull out my holy symbol and...
Your holy symbol?
Yes.
Okay.
You're not going to show him the one you found?
I don't know.
Sounds to me like that is the symbol of this church. Just my opinion.
But it came from the evil Vistani. What shall we do?
No, it didn't.
I mean, he may know what the hell it is. This is all metagaming, I know, but...
Yeah, you're not even here. Shut up.
You worry about
Speaking
selling
which-
the goods.
While he's as he checks his cheekbones. So you go to another store then, you're going to look for weapons?
Where else you want to go?
Yeah.
I would only be concerned about getting rid of this book.
A woman screams behind the counter.
Easy.
She takes off. She takes off. Suddenly, you see a well-muscular dude come in from the back and say,
I've got gold. Just here to buy.
I don't know.
and he's like, he kind of nods to her, and she's like,
I'd like to find out more.
yes, how can I, how,
It's okay.
how can I,
It's okay. How do I...
Do you have
what can
a
I use?
hood or something?
What, it does, you can
Perhaps
still
a
see
double
the
breasted-
writing.
I'm just saying, dude. I'm just...
Probably, but
do you
it's
have a
not
double-breasted hoodie?
Oh, I do. My character wears a double-breasted hoodie.
Write it on your character sheet. I'll give you.
I'm more asking for a future...
I gotta break a 20.
But
Breasted hoodie. Yeah. So he's cool. All right.
How can I,
Can I roll something to calm her somehow? I don't. Persuasion, I guess.
persuasion's probably the only thing.
Huh?
22.
That works. 22. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. It's just your appearance.
I know I'm ugly. Don't worry about it.
What can I do to help you, sir?
Yes, thank you. Do I look like a man?
What do you call a spawn of Satan? She doesn't know.
But also, are
I feel like there's a punchline to that.
How
I
do you-
can't pick it out.
are tiefling men and women
They don't really.
discernible?
Yeah, like a female is female. I mean, they have a female form. Look, I got this old rapier. I'm looking to trade in, upgrade to a longsword. Got anything in stock?
How much longsword did you look it up?
Longsword is 15. The rapier is 10. So I'm trying to trade in plus buy.
So if we did that, we're gonna move that. So she's gonna put it at 18. So trade in plus. The way she's figuring it, trade in plus 8.
So 8 gold total.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, let me ask you a question here, kind of out of the game.
Yep.
I'm not proficient in shields. Does that mean I can't use one? And does that mean it's not going to help my AC?
I would have to look and see exactly how it works. In the old game, I think you just couldn't use it.
Okay. And that's fine. I just wasn't sure.
Cause see, they used to do what they called the +1 buckler trick.
You know what? I didn't look. I don't know. See, I don't know if that other book has anything about that since I'm a swashbuckler. It shouldn't because it's character build, right? That's
Well, the duelist in 3rd edition, you couldn't wear anything but the lightest of armors, and you couldn't carry shields.
okay.
So it's gonna have to be really, really close. We're gonna have to look at the rules, which choice.
For now, I'll just ignore it. But
so she'll trade for 8
she
gold.
She brings out a nice longsword.
Yeah, it's fairly nice. Yeah.
Your character needs to be proficient with armor and shields to wear and use them effectively. Then your armor class and shield proficiencies are determined by your class. There are drawbacks to wearing armor or carrying a shield if you lack the required proficiency as explained in Chapter 5. I will go look at Chapter 5. Okay.
I'm going to assume it's either a movement penalty or perhaps gives you disadvantage on your attacks, or there's going to be some penalty, whatever it is. Now, if you want to accept it, that's fine, but...
No, well, yeah, I'll go ahead and find that for me while we're doing this. So I'm like, this is a really nice sword.
Thank you. She's like, my brother, and she indicates the large guy who looks like he just came back from a forge. He keeps them all in good repair.
I offer my hand to shake it. This is incredible work, sir.
He sort of begrudgingly reaches out and grabs your hand, which actually probably dwarfs your hand a little bit. Like, this is linebacker.
No,
Sight
I
guy.
get you.
And
He's the mountain. I see what
Yeah, he squeezes your hand a little extra hard, grips it a little bit longer, stares a little bit intently.
I just smile.
Fair enough.
Do you have anything nicer? Just out of curiosity.
What do you mean nicer?
I'll take the sword.
He's a big man.
He's like the
So
mountain.
that's 8 gold. That's 8 gold.
8 gold
You really should check his book to see if that screws anything up for you, though.
for the longsword?
Don't know. Might.
What?
Well, then hang on, because I don't want to fuck this up. Well, my character, the rogues, you can use longswords, though.
No, you can't.
Yes, they can.
I don't think so.
Yes, they can. I just read the thing 4 times.
Sorry.
Still, I don't trust your reading. As your math is thus far susceptible to falling.
and math are different.
It is armor proficiency. If you wear armor that you lack proficiency with, you have disadvantage on any ability check, saving throw, or attack roll that involves strength or dexterity. So I would say don't use a shield.
Okay. Proficiencies for rogue: simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, and short swords.
Yep.
So I'm good.
Sorry, I thought you were asking about... Yes, sir.
Is there something I can get to add to my AC?
Not without... Right now, your AC
A leather
is...
jacket or anything?
You want a double-breasted hoodie?
Magic would be the way to pump you up, because right now you...
Long swords are not finesse.
And what's that mean?
You got to recalculate it based on attacking with strength bonus instead of dex.
It's not that bad.
It's the exact same bonus.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, yeah, your strength went up.
Yeah. So I'm fine.
Okay.
Just keep that in mind. It's based on strength now and not dex.
Thank you.
In case something further were to happen.
I understand.
Back
It's
at
also
church?
versatile, which is nice.
I left you guys praying at the moment. Lucas, where are you headed now?
I'm just gonna head back to I feel like not just because of the way my character looks, but I feel like my character would just be uncomfortable walking into a church again. He didn't feel comfortable the first time. So he's just gonna go back to the tavern and hang out in the room for now.
Gotcha. All right, so you're going back to the tavern. You gentlemen are praying, or at least he's praying. What about the two of you? I don't
I'm
see.
right. I'm a monk.
Okay.
I'm not praying.
I didn't figure you were. What are you doing?
Just waiting for them to
Is the priest still around?
to finish with their silly rituals.
Checking out the art.
Yeah. I am prone to art.
As you look out the stained glass windows, you see someone moving about outside in the fenced-in graveyard.
Someone that I have not seen before.
Hard to tell through the stained glass, but you could tell it's clearly not the priest. The priest is still within view. The only other person you've seen on church grounds
The boy.
is the boy, and it's not Yeska. This is a adult male. Looks to be relatively fit.
Oh my god, can we please go start a fight with this person? I would like to fight.
Trying to decide if my character is curious enough.
Mine is, if you tell me. No, I ask a lot of questions. It's a personality trait.
I thought it was just Matt.
Nope.
What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this?
Why?
Why?
Can't love you. Bye.
It's a kid from the anime, yes.
I finish up my prayer and head over to the priest. I have a question.
Yes, my son. What can I answer for you?
Father, this upcoming festival of the blazing sun.
Yes.
Is that a religious festival?
No. My
I just wondered with the trappings of worship of sun here.
No, I understand the confusion. All festivals are ordered by proclamation via the Baron. They do not necessarily include St. Andrews.
Why so many festivals? This guy seems to like to party.
Insight roll.
I don't know. 18.
You see him pause and stare at you, and you get the sense that he's trying to say something without saying something as he continues. He's really trying to pass along something he doesn't want to say out loud. The Baron believes that happiness is the key to preserving us from the dangers that surround the valley. It is his belief that all will be well if Vallaki is happy.
That seems convoluted.
I understand your interpretation of his intent, my son.
And I walk over to Pithur. Look at what he's looking at.
Did you ever do anything as you're looking out the window?
No, I guess I'm just...
If you continue to stare, you just see the form move back and forth.
What's that guy doing out there?
Hard to tell.
Perception check. Since you've been standing there watching him. I'll even give you...
Nat 20.
Oh, never mind. I was going to say, I'll give you advantage since
I'll
you've
do.
been watching him. He appears to be digging a grave.
Hey, Father. Are you saying that?
Yes. Looks like someone's digging a grave. Grave.
A glaive!
To blave.
Hey,
Well,
Father.
that was to bluff.
Yes?
Is there a funeral today?
Is there a funeral today? I hadn't really thought about that when I mentioned this.
Oh,
I was kind of like...
I should have taken notes.
No, I was like, that's a fair question.
Should've guessed
There
they would
was,
ask
there
me
was,
stupid shit.
it is, there was one this morning, my child.
who passed away?
One of the elderly ladies, from down the road. Her coffin was just adequately sized, yesterday afternoon, so we buried her this morning.
Was there any circumstances around the death that were strange?
No, my child. I believe it was simply the Morning Lord calling her back home.
Has there been an increase in deaths in the population recently?
No, my son. No more than usual. Again, it is a dangerous world.
True.
I do not wish it so, but there's very little in my power I have to change that.
If she was buried this morning, who's digging the grave now?
If she was buried this morning,
I'm there.
why are they digging the grave? I thought you were still praying. I'm sorry. What he said.
I believe Milivoj is just filling it in, completing the last of the preparation.
Milivoja?
Yes, Milivoja. He is. He, myself, and Yeska take care of the church. I, of course, am presiding here as the father. Yeska is the altar boy, and I help look after him. Milivoja is sort of our groundskeeper and resident grave digger.
Does he live here at the church with you?
No, he does not. In the evenings, it is myself and Yeska normally.
Thank you for indulging me, Father. How much longer till the services this evening?
I'm going to say that it's probably, lunchtime-ish, probably early afternoon.
Yeah,
So it's probably a couple hours to service.
Fair enough.
Father, before you have to prepare for services, could I speak with you privately?
Yes, my child. If you gentlemen will excuse us, and he sort of indicates that there's a small room off to the side that you can enter. There clearly aren't a lot of private spaces.
The teachings of Cathal.
And you actually see like a very simple straw mattress and a writing desk and a few books. Like he's clearly taken you into probably his room.
Mm-hmm.
And he says,
Spotlight.
would you like me to close the door, my son?
Please.
He closes the door. What can I do for you?
I need you to look at something. Tell me if you know anything about this. And I will take the holy symbol out of my pocket.
Okay.
And he loses his shit. And great cast.
It's what I'm afraid of.
You see his whole countenance changes as he looks. Yep, just like that. He looks at a fart. He just craps his pants right in front of you.
Sweet Jesus!
Oh my morning lord, and just releases his bowels, his bladder, he's just now covered in fluids. He just stares at you and he's like, what? Where? What? How? You did and you literally see the old man bend down on his knees and begin to pray. Morning Lord preserve us. Morning Lord preserve us. Thank you, Morning Lord. Thank you for sending this beacon of hope in our troubled times. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Please let me know. And he sort of looks up into your eyes. Please let me know, servant of the Morning Lord, what I can do to assist you in your quest here.
A little explanation would be excellent.
A little less conversation, a little more action, please.
Troy hasn't got to hit anything.
No!
Yeah?
My character's getting restless. Especially with all these secret meetings happening.
To be fair, would you like to roll a perception?
I mean, sure.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything once I get out of here. I just wanted the priest.
You hear what's going on. It is not that private, so if you kind of saunter in that direction, you hear everything that's going on.
Mostly because I don't know the half-orc.
Oh, no, I get it. I understand.
What do you mean explanation? The Morning Lord has sent you, right? You're carrying the holy symbol.
I need to know exactly what this is for.
I
mean, I know what a holy symbol is, and I know what
No, you don't understand. You're holding the holy symbol. You're holding the holy symbol of Ravenkind. Our title track, Nocturne, provided by Sleep for the Weary off their new album, Nocturnes. To find out more about Sleep for the Weary, check them out on iTunes, SoundCloud, Facebook, and at sleepfortheweary.com. Join in the brothel conversation on Facebook. Questions, comments, and suggestions can be sent to between2crits@gmail.com. Like what you heard? Subscribe, share with your friends, and leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. Most of all, keep circulating the tapes.